the release of Kingdom Hearts 3, the final chapter to the Dark Seeker saga, we got close to one of the most long-standing and epic tales in video games. But when one door closes, another opens, literally. Hidden within the passages of Kingdom Hearts 3 was the promise, an oath, to a new game that will tell the tale of a destiny still unknown, led by someone who mirrors that of Sora. That someone is Yozora, and thanks to Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, we know the fates of Yozora and Sora have crossed over, and with Nomura's words, the promise of the project known as Verum Rex will be a reality that seems to be based on a lost fantasy. While the information seems scarce on this next ambitious piece from Square Enix, we can infer and understand the truth behind this. This is everything we know about Verum Rex. Hey guys, it's HMK once again with another video based on Kingdom Hearts and Oath to Return. That's right, Verum Rex. Here is everything we know about this mysterious title going forward to the future of Kingdom Hearts. Be sure to share it around in order to get the information flowing. And if you enjoy the video, please be sure to like and subscribe as I post content every week. With that being said, let's drop on in for the safety of hype and dive directly into the 5th dimension. Right off the bat, you would notice that Verum Rex seems to share similarities to a project that never really saw the light of day in its truest form, and that was even before the heavy association given in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. It is very plain to see that at the very least, Verum Rex has similarities or is inspired by Final Fantasy Versus 13, a project that we all know would go on to become Final Fantasy 15. This along with themes from the Fabula Nova Crystallis series within Final Fantasy, as the overall themes, characters, and designs seem very much in line with Final Fantasy Versus 13, especially when you get to the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, where both of the secret endings mirror that of one of the trailers from Final Fantasy Versus 13. These inspirations and similarities will be fleshed out throughout the video. Despite this, Tetsuya Nomura has gone on record saying that Verum Rex is not Versus 13, as he is the head of both initial projects of Versus 13 and Verum Rex. It is quite obvious to understand that he would be the source of inspirations that leaked over from Versus 13 into Verum Rex, leading to the idea that Verum Rex is indeed a reborn Versus 13. Nomura has gone on record on 2 different occasions touching upon this association. The first being within Kingdom Hearts 3 Ultimanium, where he relays that he's sure that there are people who will think it's the same as a previous title he was once planning, which obviously points to Versus 13. He goes on to say that it's not. Since it was a plan that was never released out into the world in its purest form, there are parts that he was saving that he might have ended up overlapping within Verum Rex. He doubles down saying that the plan, the original plan of Versus 13, was never released and is still unknown to everyone. And the fact that Verum Rex doesn't exist yet either, he doesn't blame everyone for wondering what it means, but he wants to make it clear that it's not the same thing. And within the last issue of Dengeki PlayStation, Tetsuya Nomura doubles down on this once again, stating that only he knows the full story behind Versus 13 and Verum Rex. However, the two are completely different, and that fans should expect an unexpected development. Verum Rex, as a supposed property, is a video game first reference within the Toy Box world in Kingdom Hearts 3, through the Toy Story character Rex and the area of Galaxy Toys. When arriving in the world, Rex mistakes Sora for Yozora and then goes on to explain various little aspects of the game, including a Bahamut fight, which would definitely draw the association between Verum Rex and Final Fantasy. This story element is further explored once you reach the video game store within Galaxy Toys, in which Sora comes into contact and understanding of Yozora's appearance. While at first, Verum Rex and Yozora seemed to be something that was only going to be referenced within the Toy Box world, as players first arrive at Toy Box, they are greeted with a very ambitious and fleshed out pseudo-trailer of Verum Rex. And this trailer definitely gives us a lot of understanding and hints to the overall scope of Verum Rex, which include characters, settings, abilities, and of course, thematic elements. When touching upon the character of Yozora, when we finally come into contact with him at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, it is revealed that he is voiced in English by Dylan Sprouse and in Japanese by Tasuku Hatanaka. Dylan Sprouse is most arguably known for his role as Zack Martin within the incredibly popular series The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and with Tasuku Hatanaka being well known for his role as Yuma within the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal series and Denki within My Hero Academia, along with being the Japanese voice of Leslie within Final Fantasy VII Remake. When it comes to the character of Yozora, especially his name, it translates from Japanese as Night Sky, which would put him as a polar opposite to Sora, which means sky. This also goes in line with the main character of what was once Final Fantasy Verse 13, which is now Final Fantasy 15, and that is Noctis Lucius Caelum. When you take Noctis Caelum and translate it from Latin, it also means night sky. And then when we talk about his character in relation to the name of Verum Rex means true king. Once again, when you translate it from Latin. And the idea of true king was a prospect that was heavily explored within Final Fantasy 15. And thanks to the secret ending within Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind in which Sora prevails over Yozora, we know that he is a commander, which is a bit unlike Noctis, who is of royalty and is the crown prince. While Yozora could definitely still be something of royalty, being a prince or a king, not being referred to as your majesty, and as commander really makes you wonder. When it comes to the game of Verum Rex, a box art does exist within the toy box world in Kingdom Hearts 3, aside from the trailer. While the box art does contain two variations of the front cover due to the regular edition and the special edition, the back of the box art remains the same. And on all of the box art, this game is being developed by Square Enix. On the front of the standard edition of Verum Rex, it shows Yozora sitting on some steps with his weapons, the crossbow and his sword, while the limited edition of Verum Rex, it features Yozora's sword with a bunch of falling weapons. When it comes to the back of the box art, it features various images showing gigases and settings of industrial areas off the coast of a grand city. Various excerpts can be read off the back of the box art, which include, "That's the story of the King of Truth. Reclaim your heart. After a long fight, weapons have brought great benefits for humanity, but the karma that sleeps in humans will accelerate further. In the light of the warhead in the night sky, they choose to fight while feeling the pain of their hearts. A journey without a place to return. The world is to all humans to turn a page, and what is eternal bond?" And among the interesting footnotes that you can actually infer from the back of the box art, you can see that all main characters have been designed by Tetsuya Nomura. Within the various visual pieces that are related to Verum Rex when it comes to the secret movie, the trailer, and of course the secret episode, we can see fictionalized versions of Shibuya and Shinjuku, with buildings such as the 104 building, which is 109 in the real world, along with the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building, which tells us that Verum Rex could take place in a fictionalized version of Japan, or a world that is heavily based on Japan. While Yozora as a character is the biggest vocal point obviously of Verum Rex, we do know the existence of other characters within this world. This includes Yozora's companions that we see in the mock-up trailer. While they are not named in the final release of Kingdom Hearts 3, within the special Kingdom Hearts 3 premiere event demo, Rex does name drop that Yozora's companions are named Magia and Aegis, which we can infer to be these two partners that we see in the trailer, with Magia being magic, which is definitely in line with the spellcaster, and Aegis meaning shield, which definitely goes in line with the character guarding with shields. Other characters include this mysterious woman who has since been heavily implied to be the nameless star within the final world, and of course Luxord, or his somebody, as revealed to be Yozora's driver in the secret ending when Sora prevails. As shown off within the mock trailer, it seems that Gigases will be a very important aspect within the world of Verum Rex. As we've seen their strength and ability within Kingdom Hearts 3, they seem to be a very formidable foe. When it comes to the weapons and abilities derived from Verum Rex, it seems that weapons overall will be a very big story element to that game. And when dealing with Yozora specifically, aside from Sora, who is known for using the Keyblade and magic, and the power of his heart to manipulate light for combat, it seems that Yozora takes a more mechanical approach, as his weapons, the sword and the crossbow, along with his abilities, seem very much based in science rather than the application of magic, with Yozora's combat style seeming to focus on the creation and manipulation of technology and dimensions. in which we can see him digitally altering space around him, including himself and other material, along with what seems to be him rendering and applying code, which is definitely a stark contrast from what we know how people fight within the Kingdom Hearts series. With the ambiguous nature of the fight between Sora and Yozora, it is currently unknown if Yozora's powers and abilities are on par or greater than that of the Keyblade. When it comes to potential story aspects, Verum Rex might deal with humanity dealing with the overabundance of weapons, Yozora's identity, as we know that this isn't what he really looks like according to him, the fate of the mysterious girl becoming the nameless star, a supposed technological apocalypse from what we see in the mock trailer, and of course, Luxord being a true resident of Verum Rex that crossed over into Kingdom Hearts in order to serve his master. Now, when it comes to a property of Verum Rex, will this be Disney owned or owned by Square Enix? While this seems to be a new original concept within that of Kingdom Hearts and not something directly tied to the Final Fantasy series in terms of trademark, and with Yozora now heavily intertwined with the story of Kingdom Hearts and not really making a cameo, it will be safe to assume that Verum Rex would be a Disney property. Whether it be a new franchise to run alongside Kingdom Hearts or specifically only reside within Kingdom Hearts is currently unknown. Will Verum Rex be a game? Well, the short answer seems to be yes, as Tetsuya Nomura, every time he touches upon the concept of Verum Rex, he's always talking about of it not existing yet and using the words development whenever bringing up Verum Rex. As the importance of the character known as Yozora seems astounding, a game specifically focusing on him and his world would definitely flesh out the character for his advent into Kingdom Hearts. Now, whether the game will be known simply as Verum Rex or known as Verum Rex Kingdom Hearts or Kingdom Hearts Verum Rex is currently unknown, especially since that Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind completely ends off with the words Kingdom Hearts, an Oath to Return, which many people believe could hint at a possible title. And finally, it seems that Yozora shares a very heavy yet unknown connection to Sora, something that will be so important that will tie them together forever moving forward with Kingdom Hearts. While there are many theories and speculation on the nature of this connection, the truth of the connection is unclear, yet the connection itself is very clear. And that is everything we know about Verum Rex so far. With this properly laid within the future of Kingdom Hearts, I can say that the future looks extremely bright. And like many of you, I am extremely excited to see where Square Enix, Disney, and Tetsuya Nomura takes the future of Verum Rex into this franchise. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you learned something. Be sure to share it up to keep the conversation of Verum Rex going. Don't forget to like and subscribe as I post content every week. And big thanks to my Patreon supporters for help making this video happen. Dive deep into the 5th dimension and check out my Patreon page, which I'll leave the details in the description box below on how you can support for just $1 a month. Alright guys, until the next Kingdom Hearts Verum Rex video, this has been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.